Hello everyone, this is Jan from orJANics 50nRaw, and here is my baby Jade. Hi. And my baby Kaden. Hi. She just got home from visiting her sister. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I had a really good time.
She didn't want to leave.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I didn't want to come home.
She didn't want to come home. I don't know whether to feel glad or to feel sad.
She didn't want us.
She didn't want us. That's because she has to start school in a week, so she's depressed about that. I wanted to read you guys a comment that one of my YouTube followers made on my video that's called Domino's Pizza and Beeswax Candles Vlog 222. And in the video, if you haven't seen it, it's my kids are having Domino's Thin and Crispy Pizza, which happens to be my favorite pizza. And I was choosing to not eat it. And Purple Moon 918, hello. She said, Jan, your self-control is amazing. And yes, sometimes it's amazing and sometimes it's not amazing, okay? It's just as hard for me to resist as it is for everybody else. And there are times where my discipline is hard as a rock, and you couldn't get me to eat that Domino's pizza if you put it under my nose. And there's times where it's just not as strong. I mean, that's just the reality of it, and I think that's a reality for everybody. And it all goes back to how determined you are at that meal. If I have planned my meals and I'm satisfied, then I can really easily resist something. Like right now, it's 20 to 8, it's Monday night, and this is my most tempting time of the day is usually after I get home from my studio. This is when I want to come home and eat something salty and crunchy. So today I had a plan, and my plan was to eat my salad in the studio late, fill up on shake, and not come home hungry. So I'm not hungry, and I don't really even care if I eat. The other thing I'm going to do is distraction. I'm going to go out for a walk. You can see the sun is going down, and it's beautiful outside right now. So I'm going to con somebody into going for a walk with me and get myself out of the kitchen. So there are ways to mentally overcome your temptation, but sometimes it's just so strong, like the stress of not having whatever it is that's in front of you is just overwhelming, almost drive you crazy. Now that happens more the first 3 months of going raw. And for me, at least that's how it was. My first 3 months of switching to a mostly or 100% is my goal, raw food diet. The first 3 months, you just feel like you're gonna go crazy if you don't get to eat that pizza or those eggs or whatever it is. But I wanna read you Purple Moon. She said today, she said, Jan, I did it. Instead of having breakfast tacos, I had a delicious watermelon/lime juice. And she's got thumbs up. It wasn't that easy because I love tacos from a food truck. So it feels so good, and my response to her was awesome. Doesn't it feel good to be so strong? And it really truly is one victory at a time, one meal at a time. And you know, nobody ever resisted breakfast tacos to later go on and say, man, I wish I had had those breakfast tacos. No, you go and you say, I'm so glad I didn't have those breakfast tacos. I'm so glad that I was strong enough to resist the temptation to eat something that will satisfy my taste buds for a minute and be on my hips for months, you know, or in my intestines for months, and contribute to disease in my body and feed my parasites and, you know, be food for viruses and bacteria and make my body acidic. And, you know, that lime watermelon juice was alkalized into the body. It was mucus cleansing. It was cell feeding. It was full of phytochemicals, and much better choice. But I know sometimes, you know what it is really the nose. You smell that food, it smells so good. And then it triggers the brain, eat it, eat it, eat it. And then you just, at that time, you have to be stronger than the desire or give into it, you know. So self-control is really important, and it will get easier as time goes by. The more you exercise self-control, the stronger it gets. It is, actually the Bible says it's a fruit of the Spirit. Self-control is a fruit of the Spirit. And if you exercise it more and more, you'll become stronger and stronger at it. So, you know those meals where you're just not strong? Don't sweat it. Start over with the next meal and move on. And, you know, I'm not 100% victorious. You know, I'm not going to be deceiving anybody. There are times where you guys will hear me in my videos and I'm like, I'm never, ever, ever going to eat cooked food again. And then, you know, maybe a couple days later, I'm like, oh, I'm not feeling like a warrior today. You know, I want to eat cooked food. I want to eat tacos. I want to eat what everybody else is eating. So keep at it. Keep at it, you guys. Give your body as much nutrition as you can. Give it nutrition. Feed it nutritious food. And it will reward you with health and energy and feeling satisfied and smart thoughts. Your brain will just come alive. And so that is my little vlog for today. You guys have a very blessed night. I'm going for a walk.